I'm not sure where to begin, really. I'm kind of torn between a lot of emotions and a lot of things that are going on, and at this point, I just feel so stupid, but I feel so fucking. I mean, fear will make you do a lot, and I'm really just at that stage that, I'm being kind of essentially fucking targeted, or maybe even used as a test dummy or something, because I gotta say, man, I've been in a lot of places, I've been doing a lot of things, and I've had a lot of tests, and I can't agree with the fact that they're telling me nothing's wrong with me, and it's just consumed my every thought. It's just fucking, it's weighing in on me like a shit house, and I don't know, I've penned up numerous things, and I've sat and been thinking about this for a year and a half. I felt so bad and shitty last year. I got drunk and they violated me and sent me to prison, and they finally let me out. I just got out, but I mean, essentially it was a bit of a blessing. I mean, I didn't have no responsibilities, and I could just lay there and feel shitty and, just not do nothing. I had nothing to do. It was easy. It's fucking, now I just don't, and if I'm crazy, I'm crazy. I'm really just at my wit's end, because I don't know, I can't accept it. I don't feel good at all, and then I've exasperated all my options here. I've been to a lot of hospitals, and I've even been sent to jail. One time I was at work, and I woke up next thing I know, I woke up in the hospital, and I was half naked, and I'm confused, I'm disoriented, and normally I'm a loud ass dude, and it's I don't know. Long story short, they sent me to jail because I was being a loud ass dude, and I had a failure to vacate, and I didn't know what I was doing there in the first place. I was just confused. And my loud ass, 3 days later, I went and fucking had an MRI, and I started conversating with the old lady, and she was cool. And then all of a sudden I was like, wouldn't it be crazy, if you found what was all this, like, for 2 years now, what's wrong with me, and you found it, but you just the other day you sent me to jail for saying nothing was wrong with me, and I'm escalating, I'm dying. I'm so scared, and it's almost to the point where I just, I'm not even gonna go into any specifics, because it's just a struggle, and to combine it with having to not know where to go, and telling anybody, because I can't be taken seriously, that something in my ear, it's behind my ear from when I inhaled this dirty ass insulation water not too long ago back, and it's escalated, and slowly, and I got all these fucking lymph nodes just popping up out of nowhere, and something's fucking just making my shit thrive, and it's like one little cord from the back of the eardrum or somewhere deep in there, down the neck and into the shoulder, and it causes tingling and shit in my arm, like it's going numb occasionally, and lately I've been getting this pressure right here. It's kind of fucking hard to describe, I guess, as dumb as it's gonna sound. It feels like a little sack, a fluid sack, all stretched up through here, that I can feel it throb in different areas randomly, just hard, and it'll make me flash or some shit. And it feels like a sack in between the skin and the skull. Like, I don't know, and it stretches around, and it feels like a question mark. In me, I mean, if it's backwards of you, I think it might be backwards of you. This way to me, it just feels like a question mark, and it's I really don't know, because I'm maybe my closest friend, man, and he's been there for me, and I love this nigga, and if something happens, this lawyer said he was willing to work with me, but at that point I'll be dead. So I mean, this is really my last effort, I guess. As much as I can say, that I just thought maybe I can post something and take to the streets, and maybe someone somewhere is going through it, and there's a doctor house somewhere. Man, that'd be nice. I'm gonna call Monday. I'm gonna call no, I can't call Monday. I gotta call Tuesday. I'm trying to speak to somebody at that hospital. I know it's just a TV show, but I'm just gonna see if I can, you know, I don't know, long shot in hell, I guess, but really, I'm just, I gotta, and they, you know, and that's another thing is people, I've been struck on this question of, you know, what's the hardest thing you've ever had to do? And I've heard it, people asked it. I've heard so much different, you know, stuff. It'd blow your mind. But honestly, I made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I love my daughters to death. But I gotta, you know, I gotta be real and say I got good baby mamas, and they held it down. They were probably better off that way. It sucks to say that. You know, I love my babies, but you know, I'm not of right state of mind, and I don't. Sometimes I can't even really put into words what I'm trying to say, and I can't even tell these doctors because they push me and they fucking, and it just seems like I'm getting swept under the rug, and I'm just embarrassed and foolish and crazy, and I feel like the craziest person ever because this feels so surreal, and I mean, I got way off. I wrote a book about it. I even was trying to follow a script, and I can't. I should have flipped it on this. Just kind of winged it, I guess, but long story short, look at this, man. I mean, I'm not joking. I've been going on this a long time, and it's backwards probably, but in the event of my demise, you know, Tupac, I got to think of Tupac. That's the best there ever was. In my opinion, everybody's got a favorite. That's my favorite. He's dope. He's cool. If he's in hiding, that's cool. If he didn't kill him, if he didn't die, that's a little elaborate plan. I'm smart as hell, and he gave the world a chance, and everybody shit on him too, and that's what I'm getting at. I'm not cool, I guess. I'm slow level. And this is crazy because all this was happening when I had insurance, and after they sent me to jail and they violated me, and now I'm out with nothing, and maybe I'll be blessed to get the job back, but now I'm just back at square one because, I mean, even in prison there was health care, and it's I don't know. I'm just really torn with everything, and you know, I'm an alcoholic, so the first thing I want to go do is pound a few and fucking just forget about it and go back. I mean, but I gotta, if it's gonna change, I gotta change, and I gotta put forth the effort, and I can't be just doing things crazy just because I'm in my feelings. I gotta fucking try to find somebody. So I mean, if it's, I don't know, I'm just gonna, you see crazier things. I mean, I'm starting to test my faith's being tested toughly. I believe in God my whole life. Got my daughter on this side, and I got Jesus over here, man. You praying hands, I guess, but it's all good. I just don't know what anymore, because if we're all able to actually ask for forgiveness and mean it, then why can't you get some? I mean, I don't know. I wish I could get some kind of sign or some kind of, you know, just. Whatever. And there's all this talk about the end of the world, and I get it, man. Our country's so nice. Call it what you want it. We're giving all these people all our weapons, and there's wars going all around us. Now, what happens what's our limit? I mean, have we depleted our resources? I mean, are just trying to help out, and now these people are going to turn around and get us, you know, and it's you see all these, I live, you know, South Dakota, you see it on the news, and it's doomsday shelters being built out there. This shit's crazy. It's, you know, I mean, I don't know. I just, you know, personally, I just don't know. I'm so torn, and I don't got no hope, honestly, because, you know, my next hope is I got a med update. I just got out of prison this morning, actually. And I've just been suffering, and it's, yeah, my own fault. I got drunk. I deserve to sit and think about my consequences. You know, I'll own it and shit. But I'm really just torn because I don't know who to turn to, and it just seems so much easier just to pack it up, man. I got a really good friend. He's my only friend. I got one friend. I look dumb everywhere else I go, and I'm afraid to socialize even because I look so fucking dumb. And I got some good kids. My kids' moms, they're legit. Especially Erica, she's cool, man. She's you know, that's best they get. You know, they're all good in their own way, but you know, they're better off without me. And I wish it wasn't like that, because I wish I could focus on them. And it is what it is. I mean, and the dude's pointing it out, you know, we all gotta go, and there's babies dying, you know, I get it. You know, I just, you know, why am I special? Who am I to complain? You know, there's way worse going on, it's just, I feel like I got so much I don't even know what it feels like, because I'm just terrified to die, to be real. When it's probably just something simple like a fucking deep ass ear infection that's just progressing. I can't even sleep. You know, I don't know. I guess crazy things are happening. I'm not one to give up, so you know, I'm gonna just keep chucking. Small mercy they let me out this early, but you know, I had to sit this whole year and flat my number for I should have just fucking barked out for help and asked, but I had to go fucking try to be cool and get plowed and fucking cry around and feel entitled, really. That's what it was. Get drunk, be in fucking self-pity mood and fucking, you know, why with in a way that nobody's taking seriously. And now here's the fucking boy that cried wolf. Fucking I'm fucking cooked. It sucks, because this is a new I'm just not, this is my next phase of life, I guess. If nothing's wrong with me, I'm crazy. I'm beyond crazy. I can't, I'm a fucking nut job. I don't know how else to put it, because I just feel like, and if I'm like they say, oh, you know, your brain's a powerful thing, you're probably manifesting this shit. If that's the case, man, I don't know what to do, because I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. And I don't have too much hope. I got an appointment on the 10th, and it's man, if I'm gonna make it there. Been saying that for a while now. People are like, yeah, oh, you've been saying that a while now, and it's just like, I know, and it sucks. I hate to come down to, oh, I told you so, but I'm gone. I'm dead. What the fuck does that? Yeah, I can't do nothing with I told you so. I want to leave that. That's my fucking. I guess I did somebody some wrong somewhere, man. Stacia, Tawny. I've done a lot of. I've always made the right decisions, but I'm pretty sure I always try to have everybody's back, you know, especially my girls, you know, the people I've been with. I hate to say it like that, but I tried to be, you know, I try to help. I just try to always help, and I do it my own way. I just never really knew how to say it. And that's probably where I went wrong, because now I'm trying to say everything and I was saying it wrong, and it's fucking, I don't know, man. I really don't know. So, I mean, you know, I don't even know if I'm torn. I'm recording this in hopes, and just, you know, I smoked a little bit of tree, probably shouldn't have did that, might get me sent back, but you know, it helped me clear my thoughts as far as being able to just kind of have that little bit of motivation to put this out there, because, you know, otherwise I'm gonna feel embarrassed and stupider and fucking just crazy as fuck, and at least if I die, you know, this can be, you know, hey, maybe this person, find this book, man, just find it. You know, if anything amounted from this, and I can help anybody, and they're like, well, what are they going through? He went through this, you know, this book is describing. I've documented lots of symptoms for a long time. This whole time I felt wrongfully incarcerated, and then they just, boom, oh, you're right, you know, it's cool. Just let him out, you know, because I'm trying to beg for help, and it's, I don't know where else to turn, because I lived my life an addict, and it was just easier to get drunk. And being years old, I didn't do nothing wrong. I just got drunk. I didn't even try to hide it. I was on a bracelet. I was just trying to be real with it, because I'm like, I'm in my feelings, and they're giving me hydrocodone and shit. They're trying to give me pain pills, and yeah, he broke his wiener. You know, that was one thing that happened to me last year too. I had a penile fracture. Sex sent me to the ER. Jokes on me. You know, they try to hook me up with pain pills and shit, but they're trying to load me up on all this shit that I know I'm not gonna stop. If I tried, I'm done. You know, but God forbid I take a shot, you know, and fucking go to sleep and stay asleep, because even if I lay on my shoulder, my right side, for more than like 30 seconds, I just get the worst headache, man. It feels like my whole fucking side of my body starts to shut down, and it gets so fucking intense, and it's hopeless. So I guess I don't know, right? You know, I got some fucking just some ugly thoughts going on in my head, and I wish I could, you know, I wish I could find that. I mean, I need a witch doctor. I'm looking up witch doctors. That's where I'm going with this. That's what I'm trying to. I don't know what else to do, because there's a couple of the girls that I did over, they was They claim to be intense, powerful beings, man, and I'm not even joking. And they probably was. Stacia was a badass. She was dope. You know what I'm saying? She was cool, and I fucking. I don't know. It's all love. I love her. Yeah, I don't need to say it if you ever see this. Like, I love you. So you were there for me. We had a great time. Yeah, I got love for that. I don't have family. I got 13 sisters, 2 brothers. I got all these people in my family I don't even barely know. You know, my mom got drunk, told me one time she possibly kidnapped me from Virginia when I was younger. You know, it's like, I'm just so conflicted, bro. I'm losing it. And my hair's falling out. That was one of my biggest fears, going bald. You know, I got a big ass head. And you know, I like to joke. You know, I like to clown. I could take the joke. You know, but I got a big dome, man, and I don't want to have to get tatted up because then there's just a, you know, it's then I'm a frown on society or something. You know, and really I'm just trying to. I feel like if I go bald, I'm gonna get a brain, an evil brain on one side, an angelic brain on the other. I'm gonna get an evil hand on that angelic brain and an angel hand on that. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa and all that. And I'm gonna get it ripping it apart because that's what I feel like. That's what I'm going through these and it's not so much like just evil. It's just I'm so depressed and so dark and so I'm just fucking. I was deemed unworthy. I messed up somewhere and I'm paying for it and I'm living a hell before I go to hell. And it's surreal. It's very surreal. It's don't know what I'm supposed to do. Surreal. I mean, I'm about to go in here and pretend I want to watch this movie when really I'm gonna start getting fucking. My heart's gonna start just randomly. My heartbeat just picks up and I get the worst pain in here. I literally feel I won't wake up. And when I do wake up, I'm numb in that whole side of my body, and it's. I don't even know. It's. And then I stutter. I'm stuttering more, and I'm fucking. It's hard to talk, and it's fucking. It's just a lot of things, and you know. I mean, even to get a little deep with it, I guess if I'm gonna stress enough about it, I'm trying to, you know, recap a couple points in my head and just solve this off, because, you know, maybe I end this and that was the only effect I was supposed to have on this world and I could end. Maybe it's about to fucking be over, and that's how I feel. I'm not shitting you. I don't know what to do. I possibly have my job back and I know I can go to work and man through something. It's gonna be tough. I insulate houses and that's very physical, that's what I'm expected to do, and try to do this without, you know, I just turn pale in the middle of a line trying to buy a Gatorade and throwing up and oh man, it's just, my liver hurts. That's my liver in this area. It's just been pounding lately, and I had some blood tests not too long ago. They let me out of prison, said my shit's elevated and they can't decide why. And all my blood work, it's not critical or whatever. I could go get it. It's in the car. I guess we'll see where all this goes, and I'll elaborate more. But other than that, I'm gonna just post how I'm doing throughout the day, and if I die one day and I don't post the next video, I gotta, you know, I'm sorry and shit, you know what I mean? And it's a struggle, man. It's a wrap, and I don't know what to do, and you know, my homie's coming and he's looking for me, and he's probably fucking wondering what the fuck I got myself into, but it's all love, Nemo, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're gonna watch this whole thing, if you think I'm crazy, but you know, I got love for you, dog, and I'm trying to leave y'all with some blessings, and you're my only homie, and take care of my kids, you know, my baby Vaya, she's gonna be something smart. She turned out smart like Zaz did, and it's crazy. And it's a good ending, I guess, for now. Love you, man.